Hi Aquarius. Today we're going to be talking about the energy of April 27th through May 3rd. So let's take a look. See what the energy is going to be like for you. Keep in mind, as usual, general reading. If anything connects with you, it's yours. If it doesn't, let it go. Feels like you have been resting for a while. You've had something happen that has made you incredibly tired. And it looks like you might be just in the mid stages of grief. Something lost, perhaps. A disappointment of some sort has come through. Yeah, there's definitely some grieving going on and some healing as well. Feelings of isolation, but they are self-imposed moments of isolation. You are holding yourself away from other people on purpose, on your own merit. You can leave that at any time and go down to that house where those other people are, but it's just not where you are at the moment in your stage of healing. So there's a lot that's been happening, and already just with these five, my heart goes out to you. I do feel like you have had quite a time, Aquarius. It has been a hard one. Three of Swords is a card of loss, of grief, perhaps a breakup or a heartache. Something has happened, and it has made you into kind of an ice princess. Now, mind you, this does not mean that you're female. It could be, you could be a man and feel pretty icy and isolated with walls up to protect yourself. The cards are not gender specific, but this is a card of pulling away at times. Keep in mind that I do read intuitively, and so even though that this is not a card of pulling away, it is a card about being an ice princess, of being a clear communicator, but you can be detached and logical and everything, but it may just be a lot of detachment, a lot of isolation, pulling away, taking time out to just rest and give yourself a break from everything that's been going on, staying away from other people that ask the questions, are you okay? Are you okay? That may be what's happening with some of you. And again, grieving what you've lost. There is still a lot of good things in your life to look at. You've lost some, but there are still other things that are right there. The emotion is pretty heavy and intense. Okay, I'm going to step away from that for just a second, because that was pretty intense there for a second. Nine of Wands is just isolation and keeping yourself away from everything. And the grief here that you feel is truly real and very painful. And my heart goes out to you. I am very sorry that you're going through this. Some of you are really struggling right now. Knight of Wands is up. Let's do this row and then I'll talk about it. I'm still trying to come away from that grieving card and into another one that is pretty heavy with emotion, and I feel choked up. My throat feels tight, like I'm close to crying. Yeah, this is a heavy time for you. A very heavy time for you. All right. So with this sense of loss and this grief, this Nine of Wands came in. It was a very passionate situation. It was fast. It was energetic, and it was kind of impulsive as well. And the ending of it was just so much. You just had to walk away because the pain was too much you could deal with. It was like it looks there. It was a bloody mess, and no one was having any joy in this. And so it was time to walk away and go in search of who you are. And that is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is successful, accomplished, reliable, grounded in reality. So you were looking for that reality, that that firm ground beneath you rather than just flying solo and into the storm of chaos. And that's where it was. But it was addiction. It was something that was out of your control that brought this about. It wasn't anything that you had done. Some of you may feel like the blame is all on you, but I want to say that it was not. It was an addiction issue. Quite possibly procrastination, arrogance, anything that could be negative. That is what brought about this downfall. Also, too, though, is look at you and the strength. You have got the inner strength to get through this. And this is to clarify the recklessness and the crazy running forward of the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. You have the strength and the courage and the inner calm to be able to take control over your emotions and to heal. You will come out of this. And then we go to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is definitely strategic. He's a thinker. He's logical in his thinking. So that is where you are too. You are thinking very clearly and very logically, and you're moving forward towards a happier spot. And definitely, Four of Rods. You have people and you have a home. You have things that you have built, and it's time to look at all that you still have. Everything hasn't fallen apart. You still have your friends and a loving group. Again, you have all of these people. This is your soul tribe. This is the Ten of Pentacles. You're still doing well. But it has not been an easy time for you. I can't get over how tight my throat is even now as I try to talk. There are so many choices out there for you. You are not limited in any of them. Right now, you may be feeling you're standing on the dirt and it's dry and it's never going to grow anything. But if you look out ahead, there are things there that will grow and will lead you into a happier place. And the conclusion of that is going to be the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, he is... he's pretty bold and pretty direct, and he can be kind of reckless, and he rushes into things. And I'm going to say, please slow down. Don't rush into things that you feel out of control with. Slow down, evaluate, take a look, see what's going on around you. Let's see what your spirit guides have to say for you, Aquarius. My goodness. And that is going to be temptation, alluring thoughts and actions. So try not to lead too much into the temptation of the recklessness of the Knight of Swords. There he is. The temptations are never quite as good as they sound when we are presented with them. Sometimes temptation with me, it's chocolate, leads to extra weight. Yeah. Bad choices. But nurture yourself, water your garden, take care of the things that make you whole and make you feel like you. Those moments when we lose ourselves in grief and in pain, our nervous systems take such a long time to heal. And it's mortality. Something has definitely come to an end, and it's facing it and moving into the future. One more card for you, and that is going to be Roses. The soft petal left upon your flesh is ready to release her thorns. So it's a card of healing. Definitely a card of healing. Oh, thank you so much, Aquarius. I appreciate you sticking around to the end. That was pretty intense for me, and for you as well. And my heart goes out to you, and I hope everything settles down for you nice and quickly as well. If anything resonated with you, please subscribe. I would love to have you follow along, and hit the like button as well. That pushes the content out to people like you and I, and builds our community. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week.